go one more round. We are gathered here today to join John, Paul, and Jennifer in holy matrimony. To say the words love and compassion is easy, but to accept that love and compassion are built upon patience and perseverance is not easy. Your marriage will be firm and lasting if you remember this. This ceremony will not create a relationship that does not already exist between you. It is a symbol of how far you've come over the years. It is a symbol of the promises you will make to each other, to continue growing stronger as individuals and as partners. No matter what challenges you face them now together. And no matter how much you succeed, you now succeed together. The love between you joins you now as one. I'd like to share a passage from Captain Corelli's mandolin. Love is a temporary madness. It erupts like volcanoes and then subsides. And when it subsides, you have to make a decision. You have to work out whether your roots have so entwined together that it is inconceivable that you should ever part. Because that is what love is. Love is not breathlessness. It is not excitement. It is not the promulgation of promises of eternal passion. That's just being in love, which any fool can do. Love itself is what is left over when being in love has burned away. And this is both an art and a fortunate accident. Those that truly love have roots that grow towards each other underground. And when the pretty blossoms have fallen from their branches, they find they are one tree, not two. Being in love first moved them to promise fidelity. This quieter love enables them to keep the promise. It is on this love that the engine of marriage is run. Being in love was the explosion that started it. Always remember that the greatest pursuit is not good health, unsurpassed wisdom, economic surplus, political freedom, or even faith that can move mountains. It is the daily practice of the greatest non-negotiable laws. Laws of unconditional loving. Unconditional, non-judgmental loving. This is our aim. Like single eyes.
I'm technically already married, so that's not
I'll speed it up. It is the highest expression of divine design found between two people. Not the love we see in movies, but a dynamic state of consciousness, a giving creative flow, and a harmony. It is an acceptance of the human condition as perfectly imperfect. And it is a choice to love without regard to any conditions. No ifs are allowed in this, the greatest of love. When our mates become our best friends, we pool our spiritual resources and strengthen each other. In such a relationship, life's trials become less threatening. Even the most formidable challenges become manageable. Conversation is the culmination of listening. It includes everything. Self-confidence, receptivity, even disagreement and conflict. Conversation is a dialogue. Real communication and a communion through our words and our presence, founded on a deep listening, deep speech, and an honest self-awareness, without too much fear or judgment. Conversation is a way to connect ourselves with each other and to each other's love. Above all, laugh. Laugh when your carefully laid plans get changed. When the plane is late, when the restaurant is closed, when you're sweating incessantly. And the last day's screening of the movie of the year was yesterday. You're now free to do something else. to be spontaneous, to take a piece of life and treat it with outrageous abandon. The symbolic vows that you're about to make to one another are a way of saying, all those things we promised and hoped and dreamed, I meant it all. Every single word, and I will live my life showing you as such. Look at one another. Remember this moment in time. Before this moment, you have been so many things to one another. Acquaintance, schooling, friend, companion, dance partner, even teacher. You have learned so much from one another. Now you shall say a few words that take you across the threshold of life. Things will never quite be the same between the two of you. For after these vows, you shall say to the world, this is my husband, this is my wife. John Paul and Jennifer have decided to write their own vows. John, continue to hold Jennifer by the hand, look into her eyes, and speak the words of your heart.
Over the years, since we first kissed at Twin Peaks, that night your car battery died, and your sister came to rescue us, all the way until now, a lot has changed, or expanded, been discarded, or completed. But the one constant, the one thing that I've always been 100% undoubted, 100% sure of, is that I wanted you by my side. Through this journey we humans call life. I can imagine many lives, but I cannot imagine one where our love and our friendship does not play the central role. Whether we're hippies, living under the freeway underpass, we own nothing. Whether we want to rent canoes in Tahoe, or we want to live this professional life that we currently live in the big city. It really doesn't matter to me. If I know you'll be next to me, I'll be winning. I appreciate that. You're the purest and most honest soul I know. You're gorgeous, inside and out. You're a boss lady in the business world. You earn and demand respect, and you never once settle on your morals or your integrity, and I really love that about you. You're the most loyal friend to your friends. Your passion and your fire is off the charts. Jen, you're my best friend. I vow to continue to celebrate your future triumphs and mourn your losses as if they were my own. I look forward to starting a family together and creating a home filled with learning, laughter, and compassion. I will love you and have faith in your love for me through all these years to come. I love you.
Jennifer, take a breath. Continue to hold John's hands, look into his eyes, and speak the words of your heart.
Mere words cannot express how much I love you. My love for you runs so deep. I didn't know a love like this could exist. When you asked me to go to prom with you, if you would have said that I would be standing here with you today, I would have never known. You and I have such a special connection. With every fiber of my being, I know we were meant for each other. Our lives, our history, everything has proven that. And I stand here today so proud to be your lady, to be your wife, to be the future mother of your children. And I will always love, honor, and adore you from the moment I open my eyes to the last breath that I take. I promise I will always love you. There is nobody else that I would want on my side. You have stood up for me when I don't have the strength to. You have been my friend, my confidant. You have just been there. And I couldn't imagine my life without you. I love you so much.
Jennifer, Do you take this man, John Paul, to be your lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold, in sickness and in health, in good times and bad, for richer, for poorer, for as long as you both shall live? John, do you take this woman, Jennifer, to be your lawfully wedded wife, to have and to hold, in sickness and in health, in good times and bad, for richer or for poorer, for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
May we have the rings? May these rings be a seal upon the marriage vows you have spoken today, in the presence of your family and friends. As you wear them, may they be a reminder of how much you love one another, not only on this precious day, but every single day of your life together. Jennifer, take John Paul's hand, place the ring upon his finger, and say, "With this ring I be wed." With this ring I be wed. John, take Jennifer's hand, place the ring upon her finger, and say, "With this ring I be wed."
With this ring I be wed.
Before I pronounce you married, I have just one more thing I want you to do. Your wedding day is one that seems to fly. It's filled with the whirlwind of emotion. So I want you to take a few moments to look into each other's eyes. Think about the happiness you're feeling in this place, in this moment. Now really let that register in your heart and mind. And now I want you to think about your life in 20 years. We all know that your visions of the future are not identical, but complementary. Take a minute, take a breath, and wonder in this moment by the power vested in me by the state of California. I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss the bride.
Oh, sweat.
Thank you.
Congratulations,
Congratulations, John and Jenny.
We made it.
Thank you.
Thank you. What does it feel like to be married?
Amazing and special.
Beautiful. I'm just happy to share this connection with all our loved ones.
Really, today is a beautiful celebration of two young people falling in love and growing up. And this is just an amazing way to celebrate that. And having all of our family and friends here, just amazing.
You guys gonna go on a honeymoon?
Yeah, we're going to San Miguel in Mexico on Monday morning.
Wow, what are you looking forward to the most?
Not doing anything. Playing cards.
Phones off, computers off.
Woohoo!
Hanging out.
Yeah.
Hanging. Beautiful young couple like you. Do you think, have you talked about planning on having any kiddies?
Yeah, we definitely will. Most definitely.
Absolutely.
Say something to your future kids so they can look back and see what mommy and daddy said at the wedding.
You go first, Dad.
No, you first, face.
You babies come from a lot of love that has been growing for years and years and years, and I cannot wait to meet you, and we love you very much.
That's one of the reasons I'm marrying your mother is for my future kids, so take a good look at Mom.
Love you.
Perfect. That was good. That was just like we rehearsed. Wait, we didn't rehearse that.
Who's the bridesmaids? Starting off with Jacqueline, Celine, Vanessa, Christina, Ina, Natasha, and Laura. Let's hear it for your bridesmaids. We'd like to introduce to you the groomsmen. Starting off with Clemente, Ryan, John Mark, Nick, Eric, Daniel, Adam, and Pat. See, they're anxious to get on the dance floor. That's why they came in before the song was supposed to start. Just for that, you guys start off the dancing real quick. Let's see what you guys got. Let's see. Like, is it the real thing? Or is it just a one night stand? Hot, give a blow. Girl, won't you drop that thing down to the floor? I'm here for one night, how far will you go? I wanna see it. Okay, now, we will now introduce his first time as husband and wife, Mr. and Mrs. John and Jennifer Pasalia. Give it up. Everyone knows how much John loves to dance. Come on, John. Once again, let's give it up for your bridal party, groomsmen, bridesmaids, and husband and wife, Mr. and Mrs. John and Jennifer Pasalia.
Just want to thank everybody for being here. It's a small group. Everybody here, Jen and I consider family. We love everybody here. So thank you for being here. Special shout out to Indiana and Diego, and Vince and Eddie, Jen's parents, as well as my parents, Frank and Judy. This is really their party, and we're all guests, so I appreciate that. I want to thank a few other people that specifically helped on this event. Lucy, Nettie's mom, the cake, appreciate that, wherever you are, somewhere. Miguel, for the alcohol, everybody's drinking good, thank you, Miguel. Jen's sister, Jackie, both were hosting this, as well as with the flowers, so thank you, Jackie. I want to thank my Aunt Camilla, my Aunt Nancy, my Aunt Christine. You guys have done a million things for us, including having more showers than I can count. I was embarrassed to keep going to them, but I appreciate it, so thank you. Lots of people traveled a pretty far distance. Nancy Diaz from Mexico, wherever you are, thank you. Thank you. Maria Bush and her son coming from Colorado and driving up from Southern California, appreciate that. Nico from Hawaii. Ryan and Nikki, I know you came from down south, so thank you. My voir dire expert, Harold Gentz, I know you flew from Portland, wherever you are, so thank you. Shout out, Harold. Thank you. To Dan and Camilla, I want to thank you. Where are you? Thank you for renting your house to us for much cheaper than it should be. I tell Jen every day, I promise you, life will go downhill from here, and she's still good with it. So we're good. To my Grandpa Ed, Grandpa, where are you? Grandpa, I love you. You and Grandma, you really showed my mom and all of us what real love is and what a relationship is, and really everybody's just followed suit since then. So thank you very much, Grandpa. I love you. A bunch of my friends, my groomsmen, have been kind enough to share their birthdays over the last few weeks with us. So Clemente, I know you shared your birthday when we were in San Diego. I appreciate that. Ryan, I know you, wherever you are, you shared your birthday yesterday, so thank you. And one big toast to John Mark, whose birthday is today. Happy birthday, John. And last but not least, and the thing I'm most serious about is the table that you can't see because you're all family, I know you feel. And that is the table that has Roberto Reyes, Jesus Rivera, Sophie O'Connor, my noni and nono, Dina and Antonio Pisalia, and my best friend, Jesse Calleas. So cheers to you. I know you're all here tonight.
I just want to add a little cherry on top. That was amazing. Thank you. You all have a very special note on your plate, and I'd like everybody to just take an opportunity to look at what is on your dinner plate. As John said, I was blessed with many bridal showers, and the first one was kicked off beautifully by my mom in Aptos. Sophie came with every strength in her. She wanted to make it to that bridal shower, and it means so much to John and I, because unfortunately towards the end, things were challenging. So the fact that she mustered up every strength she had to come all the way to Aptos to celebrate John and I just meant the world to me. Bridal showers have games. We created these cards, beautiful Nancy did, to provide best wishes for John and I. Sophie had the lovely words that are on all of your plates. And I took that card, we took that card, and shrunk it down because we wanted to give it to all of you. Because the words that are on that piece of paper, the love, the marriage, has so much value to every single person in this room. And it was important for John and I to honor Sophie. And we wanted all of you to have a piece of her as well. And those words are just so beautiful, and they had to be shared. So I hope that you enjoy it.
Congratulations, guys, once again. All right, so now at this time, ladies and gentlemen, dinner is just about ready. So how this is going to go, of course, once the bride and groom are seated, we're going to go ahead and serve them first, and then everybody else will be after them, okay?
This first piece is from a French movie, and I really like this song, and I showed my sister Jenny, and she really liked it too, so I'm going to play it for you guys.
Love you. Enjoy life.
So that was my first piece from Homely. And my next piece is just like a freestyle jazz, so feel free to dance if you want. And then after that I'll be playing a ragtime piece, which is only suiting for the 20s theme, so I figured I'd incorporate that too.
All right.
One more.
Alright, so here's a rag piece.
Get it, Jen.
Goes for Celine. Thank you, Celine. Good job.